Welcome and thank you for joining us for the second part of Business Africa. Meet Emmanuel Kojojojo Ankomah, a young Ghanaian entrepreneur who started out in home grooming services. His company, Shave Masters, disrupts the male hairdressing scene in Accra, the capital of Ghana. A basic haircut costs about $6, but may be more expensive if the client lives relatively far from the city center. Today, he employs 3 barbers and a marketing agent. Serge Kofi and Michael Dibi give us Emmanuel's story.
Emmanuel Kojojojo Ankomah is an entrepreneur who runs Shave Masters, a company that offers male grooming services in Ghana's capital, Accra. He and his team run a mobile barber shop. Their strategic advantage is that they take their services to their clients' doorsteps.
2 years ago, I found myself in a barbering shop, waiting in a very long queue for my time. Then I wondered to myself, what if somebody came up with an idea where instead of going to the barbering shop, rather the barbering shop comes to you in any location?
Ankomah saw the long waiting times men experience in barber shop queues as a business opportunity. He offers an alternative to busy people who don't have a lot of time on their hands by traveling to clients and offering haircuts in the comfort of their homes.
I've been with them for almost 2 years now, and they've delivered exceptional service and made me look like this every Saturday. I do this every Saturday, and the reason why I switched to them was that initially it was a lot of stress, waking up on Saturday mornings tired and then finding my way to one of the barbering salons around.
Shave Masters get most of their clients by word of mouth, but Ankomah has ambitions to broaden his reach to other African nations in the future.
To deal with the electricity shortages facing, Ethiopia has turned to a rationing system to supply its estimated population of 105 million people. The government, which plans to stop the export of electricity to Sudan and Djibouti, is in the process of building a transmission line to Kenya. It even aims to become the power plant of East Africa. Bridget Ugwe and Ronald Kato filed this report.
Ethiopia has begun to ration electricity for domestic and commercial users after a drop in water levels in hydroelectric dams led to a production deficit. According to the country's electricity ministry, 476 megawatts have been lost after water levels at the Jibe 3 dam fell. Business owners say they are struggling to keep them open because of the power cuts. This operator of an internet cafe says she can hardly make a profit.
We have expenses that we need to pay to the Ethiopian telecom, house rent and tax. We pay these on time, but we could only afford to do so if we work. If we can't work, then it's very difficult to cover them all. Working has actually become very frustrating, a task in the last 15 days of power cut.
Johannes Reta runs a barbershop in Addis Ababa. He says he's had to invest in a generator to keep serving his customers. I invested a lot of money in a generator, around $1,000. But there are many barbershops that never got the change. Most of them close their shops when the power goes out. The rationing program is expected to run until July. Ethiopia's $4 billion dam on the Nile River, seen as the cure to the country's energy deficit, is expected to start initial operations in December of 2020.
We have come to the end of this edition of Business Africa. Thank you for joining us. We invite you to follow us on social media at Africanews and at Africanews FR. Until next time, keep watching Africanews. Goodbye.